Okay guys, first thing is first, what I'm gonna talk about today is stop living for a point. What do I mean by that? I think that society is like real messed up, and sometimes they're like, oh, when you get to your retirement, you're gonna do this. When you get to the weekend, you're gonna do this. When you get to your vacation, you're gonna do this. But they never say like, well, if you drop dead, then what? And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I'm gonna be that guy. When you drop dead, then what? And why do I say that is because you need to stop just living for a point. If you're living for a weekend, if you're living for your retirement, if you're living, for a raise, then you're always gonna be in a state of like, oh, trying to go after something, but bored with what you're doing and actually not living. And what if you die in the middle of it? What is somebody gonna say about you? Wow, what did you contribute to society? Did you go after your passions? Because we're always saying like, I'm gonna go after my passions when this happened. I'm gonna do this when this happened, and it doesn't happen. So what I'm gonna say is 3 simple key points. First thing is find out what your passion is, and if you aren't doing it, ask yourself why you're not doing it. And if it's fear, attack that fear by going head on. Head on, head on. I'm gonna say it again, go head on. If you're like, oh, I don't know if I should do this because it scares me, do it. Who cares? Doesn't matter if you're vulnerable. How you get past vulnerability, how you get past vulnerability, and how you get past fear is you just do it. Second thing is get the right people around you who can fuel you. Look, I cannot stress this enough because I've been through it. You have people who when you tell something to, like I said, oh, within a year I want to go full-time with 413 Health and Fitness. Some people looked at me like I was crazy. I don't speak to those people. Why? Because that type of limiting mindset, that can infest in you and just grow, and then you're sitting there in a bad relationship, in bad relationships with people, and in bad situations, like resenting them, resenting yourself, and then years go down, you're gonna say, wow, I really just wish I did this and didn't listen to that person. I really wish I had the right people around me. Third thing is invest in yourself and invest in your education. Guys, for the life of me, I don't understand why some of us are like, oh my gosh, let's pay X amount for tuition. But when it comes to after college or whatever it is, and we're like, oh, here's this little training course that may cost like, I don't know, $200 to like $1,000. We're like, well, I don't know. It's like, do you not realize that $1,000 can change your life? That $200 can change your life, alter the course of your life, make so many huge changes that it's not monetary. Stop thinking from a monetary perspective. Investment, yes, it may start with money, but you're investing in everything else that's gonna change your dynamic. Investment is not just with money. Your time is the biggest investment. If you are sitting at a 9 to 5, if you are sitting in a crap relationship, if you are sitting doing the things that you wanna do, you are investing your time. You are actively draining yourself of the most important resource. If my bank account goes dry today, I still have time. So what does that mean? That's my biggest investment. But if I die with a huge bank account, I have no time. It helps nothing. So you have to invest. And I guess there's a fourth point, act. For those of you all who are just reading books and saying, wow, Ricky, you said invest, and I'm investing my time. I bought this book from Gary Vee. I bought this book from Seth Godin. I bought this training program, from, Steve Cook. Or I bought your training program, Ricky. Link in my bio for online training. Shameless plug. And you're not doing the action, then you are not going to get the subsequent results. So what I need you guys to do, and ladies, is act like you've never acted before. Go after it 1,000%. If you are not going after it 100%, then the effort that you're putting in is the effort that you're getting out. So in this quick, like less than 4-minute video, I hope I've given you some really practical advice. Like I said, my videos are gonna be a little bit different. They're gonna be high energy. I'm gonna tell you practical steps about whatever I'm thinking. I'm going to speak fast. So if you need to slow it down, then re-watch the video. I hope this helped you guys. I really am just putting this stuff out there because I so bad for the life of me, just want everybody to be better people, to do things that they love. Like if we could all just do the things that we love, if we could all just be passionate about instead of just like walking around like zombies, this world would be such a better place. If we meet more people, we'd be happier people. I'm so happy doing what I do currently, and I'm not worried about finances because I know like that stuff's gonna come down the road. I'm not even really worried about that. I'm just trying to do the best that I can to live out my passions, and I'm so happy because time is my most important attribute and value. And the more time I have, it doesn't matter what my bank account looks like, the happier I become to do the things that I want to do. So do not waste your time in bad relationships. Don't waste it in a crap job. Don't waste it in the bad locations. Figure out what you want, change it up, and if all else fails, or even if it doesn't fail, if all else is going really well, don't be selfish. Subscribe to my channel. I'm Ricky, and I'm out.